ready when you're ready. Good morning. My name is Mrs. Jansen, and today's lesson is all about balance. We're going to talk about creating balance between your calorie intake and your calorie expenditure. Does anyone know anything about burning calories at rest?
The second one is I was able to draw the correct.
You only burn them when you're working out.
No.
Is it your body systems inside?
It is. So we even burn calories while we're sleeping.
Oh, no way.
So you need to eat a certain amount of calories just to be alive every day. Do any of you know what calories are in the items that you consume today? Not quite that much, but it's not that great for you. It's probably about 250 to 400 calories. Let's do half. So, calorie intake is what we consume, whether it be drinks or donuts. And calorie expenditure is all of the different ways that we burn calories. You burn calories breathing, you burn calories just by your heart beating, you burn calories in activities.
So again, another little review is you're counting between the hour hand and the minute hand. So the hour hand,
there we go.
remember, it counts the numbers on the actual clock. So that's the 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. When we're counting minutes, it's a little different.
This is how you calculate daily calories burned at rest. It's called your base metabolic rate. And it looks really super confusing, but you each have a half sheet in front of you. The most confusing part is that it's actually your body weight in kilograms times and your body height in centimeters, and then your age, and if you're a female or a male. And I picked female because I know that most of us are female. So on the bottom of your page, it explains how to calculate your height in inches into centimeters and your weight into kilometers. So you can use your calculators to go ahead and do that part first, because it's the most important part to be able to do the rest of it. So for example, if your height in inches is 178 centimeters and your weight is 78 kilograms and your age is 37, this is what your equation will look like. So it's pretty simple, it just has a lot of decimal points, so it makes it look more complicated. So next, while you guys are working on your things, I'm going to show you a sample page of different exercises. So I know most of you knew that you burn calories when you're exercising. So when you exercise, you get to add the amount of calories that you burn into your base metabolic rate, and that's how many calories you would need to eat in a day. So for example, my base metabolic rate is 1,520, and I run a lot. So if I go running, for example, and I run for an hour, I would burn almost 600 calories. So that would bring my daily caloric intake to 1,650. And so I should eat about that every day. But who actually eats the same thing every day, or eats what they should every day? No. I know I have days where I work out, and I have days where I eat way more than I should. So it's recommended that you actually plan for a week's worth to balance. So in a week, in a week, this is a very, very simple model of breakfast, coffee, lunch, dinner. Some days have a snack, and some days have a workout. And the red numbers mean that I didn't eat as many calories as I burned. And the black ones mean that I ate more than I burned. So at the end of the week, you add all of the red numbers and you add all of the black numbers and you subtract the red numbers from the black numbers and you should end up with roughly 0. You want to have a balanced week to know that you're actually eating how much you're burning. So, question, should I balance my calories every day? Why not? Right. Okay, so on your half sheets, at the end of the class, I'll have you fill in what you learned, what your extra thing is. Did anybody have any problems filling out your half sheets?
Hold up this clock. We're going to go around and I have some times here.
So my next question is, if my husband weighs more than me, does he need to consume more calories than me? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no.
Alright, so
Taylor, can you tell me why?
He's a man.
He is a man, and he probably weighs more than me and is older than me. But if he's sedentary, which means not moving at all, and I run a lot, which I do, he might actually need to eat less than me because I'm burning more calories in my day than him. So it really depends on how many calories you burn in addition to the calories you burn just sitting there. But if we both just sat on our butts all day long, he would definitely eat more calories than me. Okay. So now you have another worksheet, which is super fun, and it actually has lists of the different workouts for you that is here. And it also has a list of common food items. So the goal is that you will fill out 3 days, a pretend week, and actually it's a pretend day because in no way am I saying you should only eat 3 things. To try to get it to balance, so that at the end of the 3 days you have roughly 0 calories left.
Okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, we've already practiced previously,
so
being able to tell the time.
now I'm going to have you turn in your half sheets, but I would like you to fill in the bottom, indicating something that you learned today that you did not know before. And also, don't stress if it doesn't balance. I'm going to send you home with the worksheet to work on. But don't stress if it doesn't balance. This is a very informal assessment. Overages and shortages are okay. This lesson is meant to inform you and help you to make decisions when it comes to your consumption and activity levels, so that you understand that what you take in needs to also be given out in calories. The last thing that I wanted to show you before I send you home with your worksheet, which you have 2 weeks before you bring it back in, that way you don't have to start today, but you have a week, so in 2 weeks you'll bring it back. And like I said, it doesn't have to balance, but I would like you to try to keep track of what you are consuming, because a lot of times we eat more than we're planning, and we don't pay attention to all of the fun things that we eat, like frappuccinos, for example. So I wanted to give you a couple items that, if you chose one over the other, would be better or worse. So for example, if you drink a frappuccino, a Java chip, a grande size, that's 460 calories. But a small Greek yogurt is only about 190 calories. A Whopper is 677 calories. And a Subway turkey sub is only 280 calories. So you can see that things make a big difference in your choices. And also a can of Coke is 136 calories, but a water only has none. So you have an ability to make decisions in your life that can affect you. You don't have to just eat whatever and do whatever. You can actually help yourself to be healthy. And then this chart over here lets you know how many minutes you would need to walk or to run to burn off the soda or the pizza and whatnot. So, I also wanted to let you know that there are good foods and bad foods. And you can definitely have a Frappuccino and a Whopper and hit your calorie total for the day. But you're not going to be as healthy as someone that has an apple and a sandwich and all of the good stuff. So this lesson is merely to help you understand that there's calories in and calories out, and we'll discuss at a later time the breakdown of foods so that you know which is the healthiest. So you can turn in your half sheets, and I will hand out your journal for the week. I did want to let you know that if for some reason you didn't want to show your weight, you can put it on the bottom of your worksheet and turn that in as you head out. Thank you.
There you go. So just write that down.